All right, let's get right into it. SUSE Rancher is everywhere these days, right? And as more and more companies jump on board, the big question isn't if you should use it, but who you're going to partner with to get it right. Honestly, picking the right consultant is what separates a huge win from a total operational nightmare.
And this, right here, is the question that keeps CTOs up at night. You've got this amazing, powerful tool at your fingertips, but are you really equipped to unlock everything it can do? Especially when you're talking enterprise scale. It takes a whole different level of expertise.
Yeah, let's be super clear about this. Kubernetes is not plug and play. You can't just install Rancher and expect magic. We're talking about architecture, security, scaling, and all the day two operations that come after. Without a real expert guiding you, you're risking misconfigurations, downtime, and some serious security holes. The goal here is to get from that messy container chaos to real, smooth, operational excellence.
So the market is crowded. It's noisy. How in the world do you pick out the true A players from everyone else? Well, it turns out there's a pretty clear framework, a kind of blueprint for what excellence actually looks like.
It all boils down to these four things. 1. Have they actually done this before for big, complex companies? Show me the receipts. 2. Can they back up their talk with real, verifiable certifications? 3. Are they just using the tech, or are they out there helping to build it? And 4, the big one. When something breaks at 3 in the morning, are they going to answer the phone?
So, when you take that blueprint and start measuring firms against it, one name just keeps rising to the top. Let's take a deep dive into InfraCloud Technologies and see exactly why they stand out.
First up, that proven experience. I mean, just look at this list. This says it all. We're not talking about small startups here. We're talking about global giants like Mercedes-Benz, JP Morgan, and Hitachi. When companies with stakes this high put their trust in you, you know you're dealing with a different level of capability.
Next, let's talk credentials. This is where the rubber meets the road. InfraCloud isn't just saying they're experts, they're an official SUSE Rancher partner. They're a CNCF Silver member. And that list of certifications, KSP, CKS, CKA. These are the gold standards in the Kubernetes universe. This isn't just marketing fluff, it's validated, top-of-the-line expertise.
And this brings me to a point that's so important. Community leadership. The best partners don't just use the technology, they help create it. By speaking at KubeCon, co-chairing actual CNCF committees, and contributing to open source, InfraCloud is literally shaping the tools you depend on. They know where things are headed because they're one of the teams with their hands on the wheel.
And their expertise isn't just in one little box. Look at the spread. They've proven they can handle the insane security demands of banking, the complex logistics of the auto industry, and the bleeding-edge needs of AI and healthcare. That kind of range is incredibly rare.
And finally, we check that last crucial box, enterprise support. Yep, InfraCloud provides it. And we're talking true global, 24/7, follow-the-sun support. For complex multi-cloud environments running on AWS, GCP, Azure, you name it, this is the safety net that big companies absolutely have to have.
Oh, and here's a really powerful recent development. They were acquired by Improving. That's a huge vote of confidence. It gives them even more resources and a bigger global footprint to scale out their amazing services. It shows they're not just leading today, they're built to lead tomorrow.
Okay, so while InfraCloud clearly sets an incredibly high bar, it's a big world out there. Let's do a quick rundown of some of the other top-tier firms because each one brings something a little different to the table.
First, you've got SIDS. Based out of Pennsylvania, their sweet spot is custom deployments and really locking down security for big names like Lululemon and Verizon.
Over in Europe, if you're a Scandinavian company with a heavy focus on compliance and security, Nordic Mind out of Helsinki is a major player.
If your main challenge is just massive scale, especially with AI and machine learning in the mix, Altaris in California has a great reputation working with tech giants like Siemens and Cisco.
Then there's Noble Prague, and they have a really interesting angle. They specialize in training. They're all about empowering companies like Booking.com and Sky to build up their own rock-solid teams internally.
Back in the US, Connection is a go-to for really complex hybrid and multi-cloud setups, especially for US federal agencies and big Fortune 1000 companies.
And let's round it out in Germany with NetWays. These guys have deep roots in the open source community and are trusted by huge European brands like Adidas.
So, we've laid out the landscape of top players. Now, it all comes back to you. Because the best partner isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. It completely depends on what your organization really needs.
So, you have to ask yourself, are you looking for a partner to come in and handle the whole shebang?
From the initial design and build, all the way to managing it for the long haul?
Or is your #1 goal to level up your own team? If building that in-house muscle through training is what matters most, then a specialist like NobleProg could be your perfect match.
And what does your infrastructure look like? Running Kubernetes across multiple clouds and your own data centers is a beast. That demands a partner who has been in those specific trenches before and won.
At the end of the day, it really all comes down to this one question. This isn't just about tech, it's a strategic decision. Who are you going to trust with the foundation of your modern applications? You've got to choose wisely.